Tell me, is it whack up in the air? Rapping scattered off the gear. I can map him, get it, yeah. It's like a tracker, get distracted, send him back like in the mail. Not a fraction of them real. Catch him lacking, run the drill. Running through the shit like a motherfucking dage.
Welcome back to another vlog, guys, on Nolland Industries. Today we got JACOBS engine under the microscope. Basically, he pulled off the sump and discovered why it exploded and why there was a hole out the bottom of the sump. So check that out. There's the hole in the bottom.
That's the hole in the sump.
Yeah, what do we got? There's just like a whole heap of marbles in there.
Yeah.
It's completely disintegrated, which isn't nice.
No,
not nice at all.
Down there.
Oh.
That direction.
Oh, that's where it exited.
Yeah, that's where.
Oh shit, something came out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, not pretty, but we're basically gonna tear this engine down and then get another long block, or take this one in and get it inspected and find out if it's still reusable or if it needs a whole another long block. So we're gonna pull everything off it so that we can take it in the shop and then put everything back on an engine that he can use. Get it back in the 33, obviously not today, but get it back in the 33 so that he can go back out to track events and have an awesome time in it. So yeah,
That's the plan.
How you feeling about it?
I'm a little bit down, but it's not the end of the world. There's plenty more engines out there.
Yeah.
But hindsight, looking back at when I was out on the track, I was in second gear a fair bit on limiter when I should have been in like third. It was like, no, she'll be right.
Yeah,
I can just limit it all day, like it's an RB.
Yeah, it's an RB.
But
well, most of the time it is, but you just got unlucky. Like sometimes these things happen.
yeah, it's all part of the game.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, that's alright. It could have been worse.
yeah, it's not going to stop me.
You could have hit a wall or something, like on the front of the front end straight into a wall. Imagine that.
Could have been a lot worse.
Could have been worse. No. But yeah, so we're going to get stuck into this now. I'll do a little time lapse. Also, my merch has just gone live as of last weekend, so you can check that out in the description of this video. There will be a Shopify link. So go check that out, guys, if you want to support the channel. Get some stickers. They look freaking awesome. The quality of them's unreal as well. So check out the sizes on the site, and yeah, pick one of those up. Slap it on your car, on your toolbox, on your bloody... What else would you slap it on?
Your fridge?
Yeah, slap it on your fridge, on your...
On the back of your girlfriend?
On the... I probably wouldn't recommend it, but... slap it wherever you want, mate. Ready? Oh! Alright, just about to take the oil filter off and have a look and see what we got here. Not really anything in there. Nothing.
You cut it open.
You could. Nah, because everything else is in the block. It's all in the... Guys, I've had a casualty. My bloody pointy nose just gave up on me, eh? She's cooked. It's completely just cracked right through there, look.
Oh, dude.
These are expensive too. It says China on it.
To 100 when I slow. I'ma just get it to go, taking it out of the stove, out of the vault.
Alrighty, so we have to get the harmonic balancer off.
Harmonic
Balancer. And I don't have the puller tool for it, so you kind of just had to Google. And I've seen Dad do this once before and just make up a little bracket, have some long bolts going through, tap them into the harmonic balancer with a socket in there, so yeah, make it happen. Hopefully it works.
Soon find out.
Bloody tight though. Yeah, I forgot to film an outro to that, but basically it's the next day now and Jacob's gone. We've got the engine completely stripped down. He took the head with him and the spare block that I had a spare 25 block when I bought that Skyline. And so he's taking that to the engine shop and getting them to check over it and see if he can make one engine out of it. His head looked okay, which is good. This is the block that he ended up with that has the 2 holes in it, one in the sump and one in the back of here. Basically, this block's pretty much toast. So cylinder 6 was the one that went kabushka. The piston's okay, but the conrod and the bottom bearing and everything was just like minced up. So yeah, not too nice. He was pretty down about it. What can you do? It's just, these things happen. I've got that's the RB25 block, and then I got my RB30 block just next to it, because this block is going to go in the Skyline. Once I get some more money, I'm going to take that to the engine shop and look at getting a head for it as well. I'm tossing up between a Neo head, like an RB25 Neo head, or an RB26 head. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see in this engine build. What do you reckon would be the best? I'm not trying to get crazy horsepower, but in the future I might. The difference between these two blocks, I'm not 100% sure on, but just looking at them, the RB30 block is a lot taller, like probably like 30 mil or something taller, and then it bulges out here a bit more. So interesting. If you want to know more about the difference between these two blocks, or more about the RB30 block, go check out Lep Labs. Lep Labs has really good videos with all the information, all the specs and everything on a lot to do with RB30s. So if you want to know that, definitely head over to their channel. I'll put it up here. Those guys are really smart on that. So if you want to learn something, check it out. I'm just kicking around. But so next for today, I've finished mucking around with that. We tidied it all up, which is all nice and tidy now. For today, I'm gonna lift up this RB20 that was out of the Skyline, and I'm gonna degrease it because it's absolutely filthy. And then I'm gonna sell it to one of my mates, Marcus. He's just moved up here, and he's gonna be putting it in a surprise build, which should be good. He's gonna get a rebuild on it. And so yeah, I'll just clean it up a bit for him. I got the alternator off, and I'm doing a little episode on how to change the alternator brushes. So that's going to be coming up. The only hard part is finding the brushes, because they don't sell them too much these days anymore. So let's get it up in the air, and hopefully I can fit it out between that gap there, or move the car back a bit and get that up. Get some degreaser on it and the gurney. Alrighty, so before you degrease your engine and clean all of your grease and shit off it, you want to take out your coil packs, because they will get completely saturated and like they will dry out alright, but rather not get them that wet. So I'm going to take those out, spark plugs stay in there to block up the hole, and then you want to stop water getting into your air intake, into the turbo. Just put a little sock over it, and then don't spray near that area. Normally when you have a pod filter on, if you have a pod filter, take the pod off and get that out of the way because that'll get soaked, and just put like a plastic bag over the end, a couple of rubber bands, good to go. Put this brand new beauty of a leveler on, and then we'll jack him up, take him over and spray the shit off it.
I'ma be getting the car, get it back up on the fall. Felling me out when I'm chasing the bar with all of my darts, like in the dark. I'ma just punish you children, what? No, banish them off, fuck. I'ma go ahead and switch this month. Underdog getting this shit, I'm right. I'm insane, you saying I'm right. Gonna go pop and jump the gun. I'ma go Phoenix.
Alright, so this is a pretty exciting moment. Get to use a new tool for the first time. Apparently it's called an air engine cleaning gun, but you just whack your heavy duty degreaser straight in there, mix a bit of water, and then hook it up to the air compressor, and then it sprays it on instead of using a can or trying to paint it on with a brush. Just makes it so much easier. Right, let's see.
I'ma go down and run it up. It ain't over till it's done. Kick this bitch just like a punt. Once you need it, yeah. Buy it, then receive it, yeah. Give it, then receive it, yeah. And it's...
My camera battery went dead there at some stage, but hopefully you got to see. I just sprayed it down with the degreaser and the air compressor, and basically just let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to gurney it off. Probably do a second coat as well. If I had a brush, I'd definitely give it a bit of a brush, but that's one of the things I don't have, is a brush. Probably should get one. Alrighty, first coat done. First rinse. And looking heaps better now. Definitely still grubby as though. So I'm going to give it another go. The lighting's really shit here because the sun's just up there and being brutal. But this is going to look so much better. It's all nice and clean in there. So I'm just going to do a couple more coats. And while I'm cleaning this, I'm going to clean some other shit because I love cleaning. I love cleaning engine stuff, not the house. Alright, now she's looking a lot cleaner. It doesn't actually look that much cleaner on camera because the sun just went down, so it's not highlighting it as much. But yeah, so much better. So in the past, before I owned an air compressor, I used to get like newspaper and clog it down in there and soak up all the water out of the spark plug area. But now I have an air compressor, so I'm just going to blow all the water out, because if you do leave the water in there, you're not going to get much spark, so don't do that. I'm just going to blow dry the whole thing and then let it dry, and she's done. Going to get some alternator bushes, chuck them in, and do a video on rebuilding the alternator, and yeah, she'll be ready for sale. She's looking all nice and clean now. So much nicer. You can actually see the box. Before it was like black. So yeah, that's what a little clean can do. It's just nicer because at some stage we're going to tear this down and take it to the machine shop and get it rebuilt. So when you're taking it all apart, you don't get so dirty. Well, it's going to get dirty anyway, but you know, it's just nicer to work when it's clean. If you've ever done it, you would know exactly what I mean. And then I just cleaned up my blown gearbox cover. It's always sad looking at this, but yeah, I'm going to send that off at some stage and get it either rebuilt or get the solid gears put in. It's just disgusting, that. But yeah, so that's that job done. I've got to go back to work, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this sort of video, just tear down engines and playing around with engines and that, let me know in the comments and drop a like. And please subscribe. Also, make sure you check out the merchandise. It's in the description of every video now. It's under a My Shopify link. So if you hit that, you can go and get some stickers. At the moment, I'm working on getting more merchandise, like a whole catalog with all sorts of things, like gear knobs, steering wheels, and obviously stickers, t-shirts, and loads and loads and loads of ideas. If you've got some more ideas to add to it, make sure you let me know. I'm also trying to design like a smaller logo instead of the Nolland Industries, just like a little circle maybe. If you have any ideas, feel free to shoot them through, because I've been brainstorming and trying to come up with them, but I know I'm about as creative as a bloody doorknob, so bear with me. Lucky I got all you guys to help me out, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.